So we all go through pretty much the same things. We finish high school, we're so excited, we join college, and then those expectations of ours just shatter. Disregarding those little colorful expectations of ours and focusing upon a single one, which is our English. We think that we're so cool and so good at English until we have to pronounce words like synchronized and hypothetical and laboratory. And yep, it's laboratory, not laboratory. No, we're not making fun of how you pronounce the words. We're just saying that it takes practice to nail them right. And that's how it all started. There was a need to create a community where everybody gets to practice their English without getting mocked or made fun of. The idea of EnglishClub came out in 2013 and was put into action in the 21st of January in 2014. The theme was firstly registered in the Faculty of Engineering, so it pretty much made sense to being called Handasa English Club. So the first activity of ours, which we called a season, was Season 1, which was entitled Practice Makes Perfect. It started on a very small scale in the halls of the Faculty of Engineering during the mid-year vacation. There wasn't really a chance to talk about diverse topics. It was all grammar and syntax, and yet the feedback was good. The numbers applied to attend Season 1 were unexpectedly huge. We knew we had to grow bigger to keep up with those numbers. So we made our first call for volunteers right after the season ended. Now, the team was formed, it was time to land with Season 2, which was titled Practice Makes Perfect. Yeah, we were warming up. Season 2 was a step up for us. It was more organized and pre-planned for. There were changes in the content of the sessions. People could talk about topics in English rather than the language itself. And it was really thrilling to see participants from the first season coming back for the second one. We felt that we did something right. The club was growing, people had high hopes and high expectations for the English Club. The participants and staff members were pretty much thrilled. But then came the tragedy of our leader and our chairman back then. Abdurrahman Ahmed sadly got captured and sent to prison. Everybody felt devastated. The spirit went down, some members froze their positions, some actually left the club, but the remaining people couldn't just quit. The fact that the English Club could close its doors meant that everything Abdurrahman did was for nothing. We knew we had to go on, at least for him, to know that we still believe in him and still supporting his idea. There was a lot of work to do within a few members. Yet, we still managed to make Season 3 by doubling the efforts and collaborating with the Alexandria Science Club. The season was entitled Welcome to the World, which seemed appealing back then. The shift in place had a great impact on the season. It was bigger, which allowed the AC members to explore new ideas for presentations and workshops. At the end of the season, the staff members and the participants got closer and learned so many things, and it was time for us to make the second call for our new volunteers. After that came Season 4, which was titled So Random, which was kind of how we used to run things. Anyways, it was even bigger than Season 3, even though the place was smaller because of the delaying in reserving another place. The season started late, but it actually did raise the bar for our upcoming seasons. It was the loudest, funniest, and craziest season up till now. The ideas discussed in Season 4 were so random and diverse. There was even a fight during one of the discussions, but it was the season where everybody had fun the most. And it was the season that brought the whole university together. We had participants from all faculties. Also, we had team members from many different faculties. After that, it was obvious that it's not just Handasa English Club anymore. The club wasn't even working at the Faculty of Engineering any longer, so it was time for a larger beginning, with new color theme and logo. English Club Alexandria University was introduced in 2016 New Year's Eve, and it was time to pick your interest and start Season 5. Season 5 was probably the darkest season. Unfortunately, not much interest was picked because the season had so little time to prepare and to present, and it was a step down from Season 4. But there was a silver lining to it because the staff members really matured from this experience, and for us this only meant one thing: the club could only go up from there. Right now, Season 6 has finished, which was probably the biggest season so far. There were hardships and stones along the way, but it was a fun ride. And the English Club has proved that it's the place where anybody, from any background, where to make friends. This is a place where nobody will ever judge you.